Alright, you guys. Finally, I got another unboxing. Been waiting on this one for a real long time. If you don't know, for those of you who know, it's because of that guy right there. But got him. He stopped holding my No More Heroes bundle hostage. So this is what we got. We have No More Heroes 1 and 2 for the Switch, brought to you by Limited Run Games. We got No More Heroes 1 and 2, the Santa Destroy bundle. And I'm going to tell you, you guys, real quick, I'm super hyped. I'm a big Suda51 fan. Not the kind that knows everything about his life, but if there's a game with Suda51 on it, that's his name, that's his game. I'm interested, I'm a fan. As you guys can see here, I do have, I played the original No More Heroes on the Wii. I'm a big fan of No More Heroes, and it wouldn't have been without the assistance, obviously, of Killer 7. I love Killer 7. Killer 7 is a crazy, experimental, wonderful, you know, clash of genres that meld into a great game. I did a review on it, you know, pretty much plugging that. Check it out if you guys are interested. It's my personal favorite review up to this point that I've made so far. I'm very proud of it, and I like to think that I did pretty good on, you know, serving justice for that game, for Killer 7. But Killer 7 was my first exposure to Suda51 and his craziness. So when No More Heroes came out on the Wii back in 2007, I was like, oh, it's the same guy. Definitely got to check it out. Played No More Heroes, was a huge fan. Played, you know, and then when they announced No More Heroes 2 about 3 years later, had to get on it. When Limited Run Games did, when they announced that they're going to do a physical version of No More Heroes 1 and 2, I was on board. I was on board. Whenever I hear about a really good game, a game that's being brought back and modernized for current gen stuff, I have a little bit of melancholy though, knowing that there's going to be an element to the game that it's not going to get as much exposure that I feel it rightfully deserves without it being in, you know, in retailers. That said though, as you can see here, No More Heroes 3 at the time of the recording of this video had just come out several weeks ago, not even a month yet, and I'm definitely looking forward to closing the book on this trilogy. Haven't even opened it yet, but will be doing so. That's pretty much my gushing out of the way. I love No More Heroes. I'm a big Suda51 fan. I've had both games on the Wii for years now. I've had Killer 7. This is the original copy. It was sealed when I bought it, and I've had it for years. Don't got the silver case 2425 yet. That'll change. But let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh. Now, if you guys are familiar with my unboxings, I will be doing some appropriate amount of B-roll so you can gauge pretty much the items and such as they come out. Limited Run Games have been getting a lot more prevalent with their cards. Indie Box would do the same things, but only recently did I start taking these cards seriously and started sleeving them like the Pokemon. So, those are the cards that came in the box. And I've been using the Limited Run Games box to hold these up because my table's super uneven. But right off the bat, what came out was these two, you know, the two box copies that when you put them together, they actually form a picture, which is really interesting how they incorporated the box art to kind of actually bring a full circle, you know, piece of art. And the nifty thing about it too is these boxes. Here, but the boxes are magnetic. Let me see here. It's magnetized on the top and the bottom, so not the entire spine. So you can actually kind of just have these magnetically snap together, which is interesting because it gives you this, again, epic piece of art that's representative of No More Heroes. Another thing that's interesting is if you decide to kind of give them a little bit more of a low profile look, you can kind of do them spine to spine. Let me see if I can line that up. And you can get Travis full picture right there. Good stuff. Another thing that was included within the box, that if you got both the well, basically the Santa Destroy bundle together, you would also get a cloth fabric flag, which is going to be the first thing I open up because I want to size it up and actually get it framed. I know I say I frame this stuff and then I never, like, I'm going to, and I never get around to doing it, but I'm gonna do it. And as a matter of fact, if I do end up doing it before I'm finished editing this video, I'll have a picture of it here. Very nice though. Sometimes people get concerned with kind of cloth fabric tapestry type of posters or such like this, and flags, that sometimes there's little frayed ends that can lead to the entire thing coming apart with the stitches and such. But this doesn't have any weak points or anything. The creases can get ironed out, not a big deal. So there's our Santa Destroy flag, which I'm super dope. Not super big, so getting a frame for this would actually be pretty reasonable, and not a whole lot of wall space that it's going to take up, and space in the game room is a premium. So okay, so going to open the first box first. This is No More Heroes 1. Now, much unlike what Sylvia says at the beginning of No More Heroes 2, I am a bit of a stickler for continuity.
There are people starting from the sequel who don't care about continuity, you know.
So we're going to go ahead and open this guy up first. Okay, very well wrapped, very well shrink wrapped. Another thing I want to go ahead and point out, and I don't want to kind of jinx myself here, but a lot of people I've seen have issues with the shipping. I usually spend a couple dollars extra, because if I'm already going to spend over $100, what's another $2-3 for a special shipping box? And I do make sure to get a shipping box because I don't want the integrity of my collector's editions compromised. I think it's a reasonable thing to forego if you're expecting the condition of your stuff to be in shape. Pay a couple extra dollars to make sure that they're shipped in something that can give you that same achievement. Okay, so we got it out of the shrink wrap. It's a really good looking box, very premium. You can kind of see the gloss here. It's just I mean, it's a box, right? A lot of people don't flip their lids for boxes, but point being for someone that's actually kind of giving it or paying that special attention, for the sticklers like myself, we pay attention to stuff like that, and it does matter. And the amount of work that goes into trying to have a high production value for something as simple as the box, it doesn't go unnoticed. So real nice glossy sheen print for Travis here. The No More Heroes actually is embossed, so it is actually raised. So again, just real nice attention to detail, real nice little bit of extras here. Okay, opened. Let's just go ahead and do it like this. Well, there you go. First thing to come out, we have No More Heroes, the original soundtrack, and the physical version of the game. The biggest reason why, again, I'm a big proponent of limited run games. Say what you want. They get a lot of people that want to knock limited run games for now doing open pre-orders, but I'm a big supporter of that because it gives everybody ample time and opportunity to actually have the option of getting a physical copy game. So with that, we have a beautiful steelbook. Now, I do like steelbooks. A lot of people don't tend to like steelbooks because they're easy to mess up. They are, in fact, easy to mess up. But that being said, it's a very lovely steelbook. Got some art on the inside. No More Heroes. Nothing too specific. And this is a nice bit of detail. You have the 10 assassins on the back side of the steelbook here, which is totally dope. So opening up the case here, we have the game, the cartridge, obviously. But on top of that, wow. Okay, so real quick, I just want to cover that the inside of the case actually does have a picture of Santa Destroy, which is the open world that you could travel about to just basically go from area to area, doing your odd jobs to get the money you need to enter the next entry for the assassins. A lot of rules for assassins. And let's see. So here, it also comes with a booklet, which is essentially a manual. And you know what? Let's actually take a moment to compare it to the original No More Heroes manual. We have game interface, but on the Switch version, it's in color. Menu screen. Wow. I wouldn't say it's a one-to-one, obviously, but I mean, essentially all the information is here. Even the same screenshots, virtually, just the ones on the Switch are in color. So again, that is, you know, a good, you know, harkening back to, you know, the original Wii version. So again, stuff like that is not lost on me. We also got the soundtrack, which, set that aside. It's actually a double disc. Now, the common practice what I do is I usually love to use original soundtracks, like the soundtrack of the game of which that I am doing the unboxing of. So the music you're hearing is in fact from No More Heroes. I wouldn't be me if I didn't open it, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing. It does say here that it has 3 discs, 25 tracks on the first disc, 19 on the second, and 26. It's a lot. It's a lot of tracks. So, and this is my own first personal limited run games collector edition that had a soundtrack included, that actually had this many, you know, discs in a soundtrack. And again, it's from the original No More Heroes, not the second game, which is pretty cool. A little bit of differentiation. You know, it gives me a lot of, you know, PlayStation 1 and Sega Dreamcast vibes when they had multi-disc cards. Hold on here. There's another thing with these jewel cases, they're so easy to break if you do it wrong. Handing it off to my assistant to figure it out. Okay, got the disc open. What was wrong with it? So apparently I wasn't opening it right. In super, just not even No More Heroes style, but in just Suda fashion, it gets a little bit of that noir touch, where it has a very deliberate color scheme. You got green and blue, you got purple and yellow, and it's a big contrast to make the picture. And again, that's something that's very indicative of just Suda51 games in general. And I've always loved his approach to how he does the art and visual style in his games. And No More Heroes is no exception. And when it comes to actually doing the merchandising, such as this, I mean, it hits all the notes. It hits all the notes. It's a very beautiful and well done actual physical print of a soundtrack. So great stuff. Okay, deviation over. Back to the poster that I'm terrified to open. Now these are always double-sided, and the biggest problems with double-sided is like, oh, I don't know which side to put up. So we got so we have Travis and Sylvia. I get a better shot of that. I forgot what these are called. We got Travis and Sylvia, standard stuff. This is the first game, and then we have, I forget their names. I'll put it in the deal. But basically, the Powerpuff Girl ripoffs in the anime show. There, you can put this up, and nobody will know what the fuck you're doing, and you just come out as the ultimate weeb. Moe. But this is like the anime show that shows up sometimes on the TV in the motel. So there you go. There you go. So poster out of the way, and I believe the final thing here, the coup de grace, and we have a hardcover No More Heroes behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. Very stiff. You can tell that this book ain't been opened before, other than just being printed. But No More Heroes behind the scenes. We got just marvelous Grasshopper Manufacturer limited run with Travis's bike. We have the same picture as with him and Sylvia in the poster. Got a lot of stuff here. Why are there no more heroes? Is Travis a model citizen? What media diet powers the world's top assassins? So this is basically a question and answer, a Q&A with Suda51 and Limited Run Games, which I'm definitely going to take the time to read in my own time. I'm sure you guys don't want me to go through the whole thing, because I can. A lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff. but definitely some insight. And since I'm a Suda 51 fan, this is going to be something that I can definitely take away from. But we also have an illustration gallery. We got Travis Touchdown. We got Naomi here. We got another just iconic pose of Travis with Sylvia. We have some of the, or rather, we have, I believe, all 10 assassins. I actually kind of don't want to look at all of them because it's been years since I played it, so I want to kind of go into it fresh. We also got Thunder Ryu, Lovakov, we got Henry, we have the early Beam Katana, just some more weapons and stuff like from Holly Summers. Now you're playing with power. Rip Nintendo Power. And with yourself. Oh wow, yeah. Just a side note, you can see the magnets in there. They're just little tape-on magnets, but I mean they get the job done. They're strong enough, I guess, to hold the frame of the boxes together, so that's pretty cool. So now, No More Heroes 2. Now, in my opinion, No More Heroes 2 is better than No More Heroes 1. It improves in a lot of areas, gameplay, just storytelling, conveyance, narrative, because No More Heroes just really kind of doesn't give a shit about what you think. And it wears it on its sleeve, and that's what I love about it. But that being said, that's not to undercut the first game at all. It's definitely not to undercut the first game. The first game is great, and I would say play both of them, but you really, like for me, to have the appreciation of Majora's Mask from Zelda, you really got to play Ocarina of Time beforehand. That's my personal opinion. And No More Heroes 2 is very similar in that vein. I think to really get the most out of No More Heroes 2, I think it's a benefit to play No More Heroes 1. But at the end of the day, if you can play just one and not the other, No More Heroes 2 would probably be a good bet, but you're not losing regardless of which one you choose to occupy your time. So again, very beautiful box art. It's embossed on the actual name of the game here. So going back towards it, it's just really easy for somebody like myself to appreciate the work that went into the box. So, just like the first one, we have the game, and the steelbook should be under there, as well as the original soundtrack. So we have No More Heroes 2, sealed, obviously, it's brand new. And you got the steelbook, you got, is that Sylvia? That is Sylvia on the cover, with the dual beam katanas. In gold, I like the moniker of the gold, it's a really good set piece. And on the inside of this one, it's the Santa Destroy flag, which is the art. So, awesome, killer. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to take the time to get the No More Heroes 2 booklet out from the Wii version, and right away I can tell you it's a lot more anemic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages in here. So I don't know how this booklet's going to translate that, or if it might build upon it. Okay, so here's the game. Obviously, we have No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle, full title. And we have Sylvia with the dual beam katanas. So we got another booklet that has the characters and such: Kimmy Howell, Nathan Copeland, Matt Helms, Alice Twilight. Such crazy names, man. They're so cool, dude. So cool. We got concept art. So this, I've seen some other unboxings of this, and I can see why this is more of a little bit of an art gallery as opposed to an instruction booklet, because the first one obviously made strides to get the original instruction booklet a little bit translated or converted over to the smaller one. But as this, I mean, this is extremely... There's virtually anything. It was almost right before the great decline of game menus. So obviously with this, we have the original soundtrack, as you can see. It's also another one of the big CD cases. This one actually had a tear in it. already. But I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm opening it, so. Holy crap. So there's 3 discs in here. On the first disc, we have 22 tracks. The second disc, we have 21 tracks. And on the third disc, 76 tracks. Holy crap, man. It might be a lot more fanfares and stuff, but I mean, obviously. Now let's go ahead and open this guy up. So definitely more traditional, full art kind of stuff. Not following that same color scheme in the first set. We got Sylvia, we got Travis, and I believe we have Fu? No, not Fu. It's been a while. I forget names. I'm sorry. Just Travis is the artwork for the reverse, and little 8-bit Travis with his bike down here. I'll make sure to go ahead and put that in the B-roll, just to be clear. Poster, obviously. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at this one. I'm digging the gold color scheme, the gold internal color scheme, and it's the exact same as the steelbook, essentially. We got her riding we have her riding the beam katana. We have her just there. I mean, there's other stuff, but you can't like avoid looking at the cleavage. Okay, so going to the poster again, just like from the steelbook, we have Sylvia, we have Travis, we got Ninja Girl. I can't believe I forgot her name, and then of course we got Sylvia riding the beam katana. This game is full of sexual innuendos for those of you who are not privy. Excellent game. But yeah, pretty simple. Nice poster. I mean, posters are cool. You showed me somebody who's like, oh, I hate posters. Person's a freak. So we got some more behind the scenes. Another hardback cover. Again, totally going with that gold, yellow color scheme here. And open it up. Behind the scenes, intimacy through the glass. So we got more information here. It looks like more of an essay or more stuff to read, essentially, just in those first pages. And then we have the illustration gallery, Skelter Helter, Nathan Copeland, Timothy Howell, Matt Helms. So we got a lot of interesting enemies here. I remember, New Destroy Man. Holy crap, I forgot about him. But just awesome to have, man. If you're fans of stuff like this, if you like No More Heroes, if you are a fan of Suda51, then these are definitely something that you can be happy with. And for sure, speaking for myself, this is definitely something that I'm super happy to have, and I'm finally glad that I have an opportunity to sit down and record this video to open it. Goichi Suda on making No More Heroes 2, Discursive Struggle, some more stuff with limited run games like a Q&A. I put a lot of work into the revenge themes to make sure they were handled properly. So there's a lot more to read here at the end of the book, as you can see, and definitely something worth indulging in. And I'm going to take the time to sit down and read this myself for sure. But definitely a wonderful addition to any collector's edition, not just for the sake of having something physical, but it also has something that you can have analog, something that doesn't require an internet connection or a screen to see, but just a regular book that gives you some direct insight as to the thought process that Suda51 had in regards to going about how the games came to be, and so on and so forth. And again, for me, with how unique he is at creating games and media like this, it's definitely something that I can fully enjoy as a fan of Suda51. Alright, you guys, so there you have it. This is something I've been looking forward to doing for a really long time. I've really been wanting and eagerly awaiting to get my hands on the limited run games No More Heroes 1 and 2, the Santa Destroy bundle. Again, I kind of got it late because of Bloodstain, Curse of the Moon 2. Pro tip, you want your games sooner, order them separately when it comes to limited run games. But I'm glad I finally had time to sit down to make this video and, you know, have been able to open these up and actually be able to kind of experience them and enjoy the basking and the glory of this Suda 51 plethora of, you know, No More Heroes memorabilia. Super hype, super love it, super looking forward to replaying it beginning to end. Now that No More Heroes 3 is out as well, definitely looking forward to, you know, like I said, closing the circle on the trilogy. But again, just real happy to have this, you guys. Again, like I said, I'm a big Suda 51 fan, and that shows a lot when it comes to my Killer 7 review. If that is something that you guys would like to check out, I'll leave a link in the description. I'll have the little eye thing. You remember when the descriptions were actually up here? Like, instead of down there? Remember that? I'm like, did I date myself? It's all good. It's all good. So, it's in the description. And, I guess that's going to be it for me for now, you guys. The Killer 7 review, it's a bit of a heavy duty one, so make sure you have your some time clear before you check it out. But again, my love for the art that Suda 51 does will come full circle. Looking forward to doing these, and I'm super glad that I was able to get them. So that being said, you guys, make sure to leave a like, because I would like it if you did. Comment if you guys have any questions or have anything you'd like to say. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Again, the appreciation's not lost on me when it comes to that. And be cool, stay safe, much love. I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care, guys. Enough bull dicking around. Ugh. Sees my head in the shot. My head's not even in the fucking shot. Oh, what a travesty.